When you talk about coins of the Wild West, the one we go to first of all is the big silver cartwheel, right? The Morgan dollar, which was made during the Wild West. Then we have the Indian head cent was too, and the Indian part of our westward expansion, but it actually was Liberty with an Indian head bonnet. We nicknamed it the Indian head cent. The only true in blue U.S. coin of Western is what? The Buffalo nickel. And tonight we finally put together a small number of these year-date collections people have been begging for. So right place, right time, let's have some fun with it. So the Buffalo nickel was the second coin released into circulation by the coin renaissance of President Theodore Roosevelt. The first one was the Lincoln cent in 1909. So we went presidential with our first coin, and then the influence that he had in the Wild West. Right? Our westward territories. His influence and just seeing what there was to offer influenced him on the push of this design. It was made from 1913 to 1938. There were 3 different mints that struck the coin: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Now it's a 26 coin set. 2 of those coins are 2005, so there are 24 vintage Buffaloes. But the answer is they made the coin for 23 years. The reason why there's 24 coins is that very first year of issue, 1913. There were 2 different versions. The reason why this coin only lasted 25 years, right, was the design elements. If you look at the date on the vintage coins, and we're showing you here the 2025 remake for the Westward Expansion program in 2004-2005, Westward Journey. But if you look at the actual coin, the high point was the date, and it rubbed off. On the back of the coin, the high point was the denomination. Remember? You see on the left-hand side, you see the mound, and you see how difficult it is to read 5 cents? Because it wore off. Early in the year, they fixed it. They put that hard line and buried the word 5 cents. So year 1, 1913, are type 1 and type 2. And then every other coin after that, the other 22 Buffalo nickels, are type 2s. So again, 23 years, 24th coin is the type 1. It's in this set. You get both versions. And then the 25th and 26th coin are the brand new 2005s. Each one encapsulated, each one in this beautiful presentation box. These are what they call 4-date legible, which matters in the Buffalo. Those of you that collect Buffaloes know 4 dates matter. Because that shoulder, you can tell it's make it up, a 1930, but you can't tell what year in 1930. Right? That's the challenge of it all. So all of ours hand-selected quality. This exact same collection, coin by coin, that we're showing you here tonight, which is a mixture of P's, D's, and S's. And I'll get to the D's and S's you know are in the set, because they only made 1 coin 2 years. One was an S, one was a D. They're north of $530. Yeah. We're a third of the price. We have them all. So it's 1 Buffalo nickel from each year it was struck, doubling up on the type 1, type 2 of 13, because we have both versions. We don't want to leave out the rare type 1. They range, and if you look at just the 3 key coins, the type 1 13, as I mentioned, which is the mound, they're at 56 1/4. The 1914s all across the board. The most affordable 1914 is the 14 P as in Paul, Philadelphia. They're at 67. And then there's the 1931 S. Only 1 coin made in 1931, so it's an S. So that has to be in the collection. $53. If you add up those 3 coins by themselves, Out of our 26 coin collection, those 3 coins sell for more money than this whole collection does with those coins in it. If you add up all the other coins, over 500 as I referenced. Now, Denver, 38D, right? There'll be other Ds in here. But the last year of issue, they only made 1 coin. Why? Because they also made the Jefferson nickel in 1938. And they made a P, a D, and an S there. So the only mint to strike the Buffalo in 1938, the last year of issue, was Denver. So there will be a mixture of D's and S's to go with the Philadelphia main mint coins. But you know for sure the 2 key years, 31S and 38D, are in here as stated, because they have to be. How popular is the Buffalo Nickel series? Well, we can't keep this circulated rolls in stock. But the other side is this. Remember 2001? Yeah, it was the year after Y2K, and coins were all of a sudden just starting to take off. And the first sellout in U.S. mint history was what coin? Well, in 2001, we had a celebration. We made a silver dollar for the opening of a brand new branch of the Smithsonian dedicated to the American Indian. Beautiful exhibit. I've seen it many a times over the last quarter century. If you haven't been there, you got to go. It's just, again, it's just a beautiful, beautiful thing to see. Lots of great. If you love history, that's a place to be. So what did they do? They took the Buffalo nickel, this coin, and blew it up to a silver dollar. Right? They made 500,000 coins. Almost split equally between proof and uncirculated. It was 260 proof, 240 unc. Very, very close. 500,000 coins. But they took the design, obverse, design, reverse. The only coin in U.S. history where the front and the back are identical retakes of an original coin, the Buffalo nickel. We changed the date, obviously, to 2001 on the shoulder, and we changed the denomination from 5 cents to $1. Can you find one of those coins today made in the last 25 years for under $200? That's how much we love the Buffalo nickel. In 2005, could you find either of those 2 coins? Yeah, I think not. Guys, give me a 30-second clock. Sorry about that. I blew through the stop sign on the 01 story. What I mean by that is they give me a note saying go to a clock, number of operators versus number of sets left, even though we don't have Johnny Carson's Karnak the Magician trick, knowing exactly what you're calling for, we're making an assumption. And this is that close to a sellout. And it's because of the fact that a few of these coins are just very difficult to get in beautiful, hand-selected, circulated condition, like the ones you saw on your screen. $189.95 means we're under $8 a coin. How about that for a different spin to this? 3 of their coins are more than us. All of their coins are over 500. We're under $8 a coin. This one is special.